on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show again, The Blank Show with DJ Diggy D and Matty Matt.
Hello. I'm here with a fire extinguisher to put out the fire.
Put out the fire right now.
Well, things are happening in this world, and me and Dixon here are going to talk about it all on The Blank Show. And first up is political campaigns. It's political season, and
yes.
We're not going to get into politics per se, but Dixon, who's your favorite candidate running right now for Republican?
I don't even know. I don't even know who's running.
You don't know who's running? No. All right.
It's sad.
Well, did you like Herman Cain? He was a black guy.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Herman Cain. Oh yeah.
Not that you have to like the black guy. I'm not saying that. But...
I mean, you know, he's gonna go against Obama. Oh my God, no.
Well, I'm just saying you should have known him. That's what I don't want to put you. I don't want to put a baby in a corner here.
Yeah, the pimp, right?
He was a pimp. He wore sunglasses.
And pimp
he was
women.
Cool.
You know?
Well, you shouldn't. You know, you're not as uneducated as you seem, though, because the fact is, you might not know candidates this time around, but the real reason is because you were so.
That was an indirect insult. You should definitely take that back.
All right, well, I'm not going to take. I'm about to give you a huge compliment because you were so. Your taste for politics got so soured because you worked on Rudy Giuliani's campaign in 2008.
Okay, that was a desperate job. Okay.
Right, but you were a fan of Rudy.
No, I wasn't a fan.
You weren't a fan.
In the back of my mind, I was like, "Oh, Obama, you go, my black brother. You win."
No wonder Rudy Giuliani lost in 2008. He had you on his campaign, sabotaging his every move, every step of the way.
No, you know what? You know what was crazy? Because I remember I was in New Hampshire, right?
For the primary.
For the primaries, and we were all sitting down watching TV, and Obama had his speech. And after he was done, I just looked in everybody's faces, and they looked amazing, mesmerized. And they were like,
you're saying everyone on Rudy's campaign's team
mesmerized.
They were mesmerized by Obama.
By Obama.
And they should have known then that Rudy was going nowhere fast.
Was not going anywhere.
And come to think of it, I think it was only a few weeks later that Rudy actually dropped out of the campaign completely.
Completely.
So your time in politics was short-lived, but enjoyable nevertheless.
Nevertheless.
Well, good to know.
Dixon 2020 whatever.
24?
Yes.
2024, is that a promise?
Yup.
You heard it here first, folks. Dickson Adu can work for you in 2024.
Yes.
Well, you gotta get cracking. You need crack-a-lackin'.
Say I do to Dixon Adu.
Right. Oh, that was a past campaign slogan you had.
Yes.
And which you failed at also.
Oh no, I lost by 200 Asians.
200 Asians. See, yes, they don't.
200 Asians.
What is the relationship? Do you think Asians relate more to black people or less?
Come on, is that a multiple choice question?
No, it's not a multiple choice. It's yes or no.
No, Asians do not relate more to black people.
So Asians are more relatable to white people,
Asians,
you think?
yeah, that's what I did.
No, I'm saying in relation to white people. Do you think Asians feel more comfortable with white people or more comfortable with black people?
No, feel more comfortable with white people.
More comfortable with white people?
Yeah.
And what about, what's another species? Or, no, species.
We are definitely going to get canceled with the show.
What's another race?
Species.
What's another race? American.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. We meant race.
Race. What's another race? Thank you. Look at this. All right, I had one too many to drink. And by that I mean one. And by that I mean... all right, so what's another race? Who do blacks associate most with? Relate most to? A race outside of them?
Black people.
Outside of blacks?
Black people, no.
Right,
no, Latinos.
Latinos, okay.
Yes.
So blacks and Latinos versus Asians and whites.
Yes.
That's the ultimate race war that's impending.
And guess who's gonna win?
I don't know.
We will tell you next week.
Oh, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I'm gonna go find an Asian friend. You're gonna find a Latino friend.
Yes.
And it's on.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
We have pushed the envelope on race relations.
Yes. Yep.
And the envelope's pushing back. And it just gave me a paper cut.
Whites and Asians versus black and Latinos. Yeah.
God bless. All right, well, you should take care of that, not the doctor.
Yes.
Speaking of that, how often do you get an annual checkup?
What?
I don't know. I thought that was...
yeah. Okay, next question.
Well, we could come back to that in a minute, but I thought that was just a humorous nod to radio shows. If you listen to real radio shows, out of the blue, they'll just shove in an advertisement out of nowhere that makes it seem like they're talking about a topic, but then they're starting to advertise to you. So that was a little shout out to that.
Yes.
But on that note, are you saying you don't get an annual physical ever? You don't have the doctor grab your balls and say cough left?
Yo. No doctors grabbing my balls and telling me to cough left or right.
Fair enough. On that note, Dickson and his balls will be back next week.
Next week.
Or maybe they won't be, since they've never been grabbed by a doctor and told to cough left.
Balls out.
So balls out and in. Or not in. But balls out, balls to the wall. Next week. We will see you then. So long, Dickson.
So long. Shalom.